I like your top, by the way. That's cool.
Right? I was just saying it's the most uncomfortable top I've ever had on. So thank
Oh
you for liking
no,
it.
but you know what? It's okay. I know it's uncomfortable, but at least it's worth it because it looks really freaking cute.
All for you, Kelly. All
Yeah,
for
how it falls off. That's such a
yeah.
cool design.
Right? Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you have no recollection of this whatsoever, but it has been 11 years since I last spoke to you.
Whoa.
I remember you had just released Stronger. You were about to turn 30, and we were talking about your like 30th birthday plans. I know, no kids,
Oh,
no
I did like
kiddos.
Much Music around or I did an award show there around that time too. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It was in a hotel. It was in a
yeah.
hotel.
Okay, okay.
That's where we
Yeah.
last. That's where we last connected.
Wow. It took us a minute to get back together.
I know. And so it does feel like a lifetime ago. There was no kids, no show, none of that. Does it feel like
Yeah.
a lifetime ago for you? Do you remember that being 30?
Yes, but you know what? I don't know. I feel like I've done it right this far. Like as far as like my 20s, I got to be super selfish and I got to like travel the world. I got to do all of that stuff and just really be independent. And I was very had a very I've always been kind of my mother's always called me like a little gypsy because I love traveling. I love going everywhere. I love meeting new people. So I got to really do that in my 20s, my 30s. I found love. I had kids. I just did this whole different chapter. Obviously that didn't work out wholly. So, but now my 40s are like, I don't know, it's almost like even last night, like I was on the dance floor for like 3 hours straight, like just having so much fun with all these people that I love and I've worked with for years now. And it's just like a coming back to like, that moment where you're not always a mom. You have those moments where you're like, yes, I'm also an adult with like feelings and
Yeah,
thoughts and and,
yeah.
and separate from that. So it was like very fun. I'm kind of in that space right now, so I love it.
Owning it and knowing and being confident about it, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's like different. I like it.
And here we are with chemistry, and
Yes.
you take us on a ride with this one, all the different emotions that we feel going through a relationship, the highs, the lows. I mean, I talk about skip this part. I was like
Mhm.
bawling in my car listening to this. You take us on that
Oh,
raw emotion of what that must have been like, and then you take us to favorite kind of high, which is being in this like blissful part of the relationship. So it really is a
yeah,
kind of story of the chemistry of being with someone.
it
And
is.
what I love about favorite kind of high is that, like I said, blissful romance and kind of that
Mm.
feeling that we're in that new relationship. Is love ever made you do something so out of the norm for you, something so crazy?
Oh, I'd say the biggest thing that love has done for, I mean, my mother, I think, was still shocked that I ever got married or had children. So, I just have always been this kid that I thought I was going to live out of my suitcase for the rest of my life. Just like, I've just always been that person. So, I think that was I fell in love and like truly, like never felt more like connected to a human. And that changed like things like I was like, man, okay, well maybe I could do marriage, and I was like, oh, maybe I could do kids, that's amazing. And then it kind of, I will say, like, it did not end well, but because of that and because of having your guard down and because of opening up and doing that, I have the two most beautiful human beings that I will ever connect to in my entire life. And all of that was worth it. Like even the hard, even though when I wrote, can I skip this part? That was not what I was feeling. That was a very hard song to write and live. But I think, I don't know, it's just been like I think when you keep your life open and even if you get hurt, even if you like, it sucks to get hurt and it sucks to um, have to go through that stuff, but it also does, I don't know, give you such a great perspective on life. And I think that's why I have favorite kind of high on there and other songs like the Magic and things like that, because I don't want to negate like the greatness that there was as well. Like there were really great times as well. So I feel like sometimes people are just like, and like the whole thing was bad. It wasn't all bad. And the fact that like not everybody gets to fall in love like that, like I might never again, like, so it's like to be able to experience that is why I have favorite kind of high on the record, because that exists and it's so sexy and fun and cool and worthy of the memory.
Are you a relationship cleanser? Like, do you tend to hold on to relationship memorabilia, or are you the kind that likes to like toss it as soon as the relationship is over?
I am not a I'm not a holder on of meant anything. Like I'm not, I think because I grew up poor as well. Like I don't really find a lot of joy or worth in like material things. Like material things are fun to buy, or like things are fun to do, even like pictures, like moments. I keep like pictures and stuff for my kids. I think that's the difference. When you're coming out of a relationship and you have children, you hold on to things, maybe put them in a box for them later. Because also my kids are so small, I don't even know if they'll remember their parents like together. You know what I'm saying? So I hold on to some stuff for them, but I'm not that person, and not in a sense that I'm like, "Ugh, go away." It's more so in a sense of like, okay, that chapter was done. Let's make space for like new things, you know? I think that's healthy.
Okay, so no X boxes stacking up at Kelly Clarkson's house. I have a couple.
No,
I got a
yeah.
couple. I got a
I'm
couple.
kind of the person that I'm the one that will be like, I buy and just leave everything behind.
I know that traveling is going to be really hard for you to do with your schedule because it's all over the place, but you are doing the Vegas residency, which we are super excited about. So people can come and see you. But you must like live life out of a suitcase. And I'm kind of wondering, what kind of traveler are you? The unpacking and packing part, because I can't stand the unpacking part. What's your
Yeah.
record? How long can you leave clothes in a suitcase before you unpack it? Are you like right away, or do you wait a couple weeks, like until you need that shirt or pair of pants?
I'm better at it now, and I'm smarter in the sense of like, and let's be real, like I'm financially able. Like if I'm going to I'm going to my ranch in like a couple days, and I have like I literally live in on my ranch in like Carhartts, like overall things and like t-shirts. Like so I have like that there. I have my bathroom set there. Like and then I have a place in New York and I have stuff there and I have stuff. So I have tried so hard to not have to
Pack it all?
do that. Yeah, I don't pack it. I pack very light now. It's literally like my backpack. So, because and even when I go like on vacation, like we went to Italy, my girlfriends and my family, we went to Italy and like went all around Tuscany region. It was beautiful. I do not pack a lot. Now, here's my problem, which I know she's going to laugh over here in a minute. It's not what I take to places.
Okay.
It's like I'm like I want to remember, like I do have things like that, like I'm like, oh, I bought this with my mom and we were in this cute shop and like whatever, or decorate my I do tend to like ship a lot home.
Oh, so you don't go, you come back with everything.
I don't come back, I ship it. I'm like, I walk into a place and I go,
You ship
look,
it.
mama will spend some money, but can you ship? Because I just look, I'm 41 and like I spent my life lugging around heavy suitcases and I can't do it anymore. So I don't do that anymore. I pack very light and you will see me in the same shit.
I love it. I love it. When you're traveling, you must, tend to hang on to your core group of people. We hear from a
Yeah.
certain someone by the name of Niall Horan. He told us that there is a pretty ridiculous group chat going on with you and the voice.
Girl, he's the one that's been blowing up my freaking computer right now. Like he's the one.
That's him?
Yes, he's giving me shit for not hanging longer at the party last night. And I was like, are you serious? I was there for like 3 hours dancing straight, but they weren't dancing. The only one dancing was Chance and me. And like Blake was over there flocked with people and Niall was flocked with people. I was like, look, you could have found me on the dance floor, man. I was like, I was living my best life. And he's giving me shit for not hanging longer. He's so fun. I love him.
He says that you're the most active on the group chat. Who's the least active? Who's the person
I think it's a tie. I mean, I think we're equally as active, me and Niall. I think we're the ones who are most active, but I think that I'm perhaps more wordy. So mine are longer.
You can say that. You can say that.
Yeah.
We're so excited for chemistry. It is
Thank you.
so truth telling and brings us even closer to you. We are so excited for it. So congratulations on everything. It was such a pleasure talking to you. And please, let's not let another like 11 years pass by, okay?
I know. First of all, come see me in Vegas or
Yes.
come hang out in New York. But yes, it will not be that long.
I'm in. Thanks, Kelly.
Bye, girl. Cute
Bye.
top once again.
Good hat.
Thank you. It's my Zoom hat.
Bye, Kelly.
Bye.